Hey everybody, welcome back to Super Paul, that's me, forgets how to talk. We're playing Star Wars Rebellion, we're playing as the Rebels. As you can see, the red dots are areas we control. The white dots are areas we don't know what's in. The blue dots are neutral or uninhabited planets. Like, Waski, Goro, and Joe Mock. Those kind of things. And the green planets are ones that are controlled by the Empire. So we only know of three controlled planets by the Empire. How is the new 7th Fleet coming along? Not very... What's going on here in Biss? Oh yeah, we took over Biss, and we're trying to use diplomacy to make them like us more before we move over towards Charmath. We have a couple of things to deal with. Somebody suggested I should do espionage missions so we can try and find out where people are. That's actually a really good idea that I had totally forgotten about, so thank you. I should have written down who said that, but thank you very much for that suggestion. So we'll go to Butts McGee. We'll go to Idle Training Facilities. Alright, there's one in the Farfin sector. Excellent. So we'll pick the destination of Freitas. That is our headquarters in the area, and we will build... Oh, did I just pass them? Bothan Spies. Bothan Spies are a wondrous source of intelligence information for the Alliance. Bothans are experts at finding and extracting vital information from sources unknown. That means they grab your gonads till you tell them what's up. He's like, man, my beard's rocking. Not as rocking as my beard is. Man, I heard we lost a lot of spies trying to find out about the Death Star. Oh, man, that's a bummer. Wait, what is it talking about? Joining the Alliance after the Battle of Yavin, the Bothan Spy Network has become an essential component of the Alliance's successes against the Empire. So we'll build a bunch of these butt nuts. A reconnaissance mission to Ryloth has been successful. I don't know where Ryloth is. Probably around here. We're busy sending recon missions out here on this part of the Outer Rim from our headquarters, because we're really just trying to see if we can find...
Units can only be deployed to a system we control.
Oh, sorry, C-3PO. Wrong thing. I was supposed to say mission. We're trying to see if there are any Imperial bases out here in the Outer Rim. One of the worst things that could happen to us, gameplay-wise, would be if we find out that there are a bunch of them way out in the middle of nowhere that we gotta start chasing out, if, like, Darth Vader is hiding in the Outer Rim. So we're just sending a bunch of Y-Wing probes to probe the fuck out of the Glith system. What is this? Shipyard idle? Okay, let's look and figure out where our idle shipyards are, for they are the devil's hands. Masturbation. What? Okay. There's one here on Belfron. What is on War Tandel? Not a lot of X-Wings, so we're gonna build some X-Wings over on War Tandel. I like them better than Y. Ooh, B-Wings! I didn't know we had B-Wings. I missed that. They have ion cannons and laser cannons. These were designed by Admiral Akbar. The unusual-looking B-Wing was conceived by Admiral Akbar to be a new generation of heavy assault starfighter carrying proton torpedo launchers, blaster cannons, and ion cannons, which are mounted to its gyroscopically stabilized cockpit. The B-Wing is a formidable opponent. We're going to build a bunch of those. We're going to build like 12 of those. You can use those for bombing or just straight-out fighting. So we can build a bunch of ships here in War Tandel. Alright, let us build... We have a couple Nebulon B frigates. We're going to build a couple Alliance escort carriers as we are building a new 5th Fleet. That is taken care of. What about in Tanab? What do we have here in Freitas? We do have a bunch of fighters. We built a bulk transport. We're actually going to transfer this to the 3rd Fleet. We're going to build a few B-Wings here, too. Not a hell of a lot. Maybe 6. What is that? Shipyard idle somewhere else. Oh, man, I can't even keep that up with that. I can't keep it up. Ew, what? Alright, so we're building some more ships here in Uvina. We do have room in the 1st Fleet, so we're going to send them directly to the 1st Fleet, and we're going to build some B-Wings for the 1st Fleet. And why can't I? Oh, I bet it's because part of that room is a capital ship most likely that has not arrived yet, or is not finished construction yet. Yep, like the Mon Calamari Cruiser 1, or the Nebulon B frigate. We're gonna rename this. Somebody gave me a cool name. We're gonna call it Han's Blaster, even though Han is down there. It's not built yet, but it will be. So we're gonna build some, I guess, B-wings for Yuvina. Probably build 12 of those. How are we doing ship-wise here? Oh, we do have a... Well, no. We don't have as many fighters as I thought. It's alright. Don't worry. Be happy. So let's go to the Faker system. We actually have a decent fleet here. Jabba's balls. I forgot about that one. I want to move them, actually. We're going to move them to Marist, to try and make it so it's harder for other people to get to Marist. Marist is starting to go towards the side of the Empire. They must have someone doing diplomacy there. We're trying to get Jan Donadon, this late dude. He's like, I'm a man! To get there. He'll be there in like 30 days. 26 to be exact. So where are we? The Faker system? Ando has some room too. It would be nice to build another fleet. What kind of fleet do we have in the Corellian system? Oh, we have an honest-to-God fleet here, too. Interesting. It's not a huge fleet, mind you. I think what we're going to do is start building another fleet here. There's a reason for this. So we'll build a couple more Nebulon B frigates. I love Nebulon B frigates because they are pretty quick to build once you get things going. That'll be 28 days to build 2. And, I don't know, it's just some redundancy in the system. We will build some more B-Wings and send them there. I know we just got some more mission. We got to catch up on all this micromanagement stuff. The Nebulon B frigate, Endor, attached to the 4th Fleet, has repaired all battle damage and is fully operational. The 4th Fleet is here at Kothlis. It doesn't really have a hell of a lot to do, but that's alright. It's mostly just defending the Sluice system. Duros is under blockade by the Empire. That didn't last long, apparently. So let's go to the Sluice sector. The 4th Fleet here. That's where the Endor got fixed. This fleet, everything's good here, so we should probably take these shipyards and have them build stuff for somewhere else. Man, it's going to take forever to send them across the galaxy, though, to this sector. We're going to do that nonetheless. We're going to do B-Wings. The reason I want to do that is as soon as one of them is done, they'll ship it out. So that way, piecemeal, we can constantly have reinforcements showing up. It's going to take them a long time to get across the galaxy like that. I'll show you how far they have to go momentarily. That should be good. They have to go all the way here from Sluice to the Seswana sector. So, as you can see, we have no more idle shipyards. That's not what I wanted to do. So, let us look at... Let's keep hitting the wrong thing, because I'm a dork. Let's hit idle construction yards. Alright, so we have one here in Coruscant. We're going to have them build a shipyard for Yuvina. I don't know if we have advanced shipyards unlocked yet. I don't believe we do. No. We'll just build a regular shipyard. That way we can produce ships faster here. What about in the Dolomar sector? Okay, Sakara is... Does it have any defensive structures, just in case? It's got enough gen cores. That's sufficient. We will have them build... advanced construction facilities here. What is this mission? Ships arrive at Biss. Alright, the 6th bulk transport caught up with the rest of the fleet. Not really that important. What about here? We have no defensive structures in Forless. So we're going to build some orbital generators, Gen Core level 2s, to protect us from orbital bombardments. What about in the Faker system? We certainly have things we can improve. I think... Oh, we have no defensive structures here. So since we have way more refinery capacity than we need, we're going to just scrap a couple of refineries. You can see that doesn't affect our overall finances. And we're going to build 2 gen cores to defend this area, just in case. Alright, let's go to the Sluice sector. I'll be done with all this micromanagement stuff very soon, I assure you. So we're going to do the same thing in Bafas. Build 2 of those to defend it. You can see right here. Woo! This little icon here, the little turret from like Hoth, like in the movies, just shows that you have ground troops or ground defenses or you have fighters on the planet itself. What about Bothwai? You could use another gen core. Because the gen cores, they provide orbital shields. If you have 2 of them, you're going to be able to stop most orbital bombardments. And if you have one of these, an LRN series, you can actually damage ships attacking you, because this will shoot ships in the... Well, it's not technically sky, but in space. You know what I mean. In the space sky. Alright, that's pretty good. So why don't we build another construction yard here? I swear to you, to God, we're almost done with the micromanagement. In Farfin, we've built everything we need to right here. So what we're going to do is, let's see, all these areas out here. Oh man. Yeah, we're just gonna build some more stuff out in the Outer Rim. So what are we building here? We're going to send here a mine. We're gonna build some more mines. Oh, I can't hear. Whatever. We'll build a couple gen cores to protect that.
Certainly. How
We
can I
will
assist
build
you?
some mines here to get some more money. It's far enough out where the Empire probably won't find it, but that doesn't mean we want to necessarily leave it undefended. There we go. Now we should have... Should I check our training facilities, though? I honestly should. I keep hitting all the wrong buttons. Okay, we have only 1 idle training facility. That is not all bad in Butfari. And we will send some troops to Uvina. They're going to take forever to get there. We'll just do some Alliance Fleet regiments. Yeah, they're going to take forever. They might not even be relevant by the time they get there. The 8th Fleet has arrived at Alixa. That's out in the Outer Rim. So we're going to drop these guys here. And in fact, you know how we started sending all these mines there? We're going to change the destination of one. So that way, once we get the mines here, these planets will have little icons below here that they'll be inhabited by people who are friendly to the rebellion. So everywhere else in Sumitra are neutral territories. So we might as well bring the bulk cruiser home to Farfin, to Freitas, in the Farfin sector. And then hopefully at that point we'll be able to pick up some more troops. We're still building troops and getting some set up there. Well, that was a lot of long, boring, I gotta admit it was boring, micromanagement. So let's get to the fun, tough stuff. Coruscant. We have not been able to take it. Han, Lando, Chewie, Tura Ratface, Brent Derlin, and Paige are all prisoners here. We did manage to injure Bin Asada. He might have escaped from our fleet there, I don't know. The one plus side is it would be hard for the Empire to move us out of here. Oh, but they could. They honestly could. And we can't ground assault it, I don't believe. No, we can't do a planetary assault because they have 2 gen cores. So their planetary shields are preventing us from just landing troops and slugging it out. They have so many troops. It's possible the Emperor and Vader are here. We're just going to have to technically wait. There are things I would like to do in the meantime. Do we have anyone on this fleet? Not really. We're going to pull the fleet out of the Corellian sector. It's going to leave Corellia undefended. But what I want to do is blockade Balmora. Because the game's got a really cool mechanic that's realistic in that you have to pay supply for all your ships. So we have a ton of planets. You can see all these red planets in these various sectors. So we're making lots of money so we can pay for a high upkeep for our big fleets. Whereas the Empire, as they are running out of planets, is going to have a harder and harder time supporting their fleets to such a point they might not even be able to support ships and they might have to scrap them. When we blockade a planet, as somebody was kind enough to mention in one of the previous videos, they don't get as much money, or they don't get any money, I don't think, if we properly totally blockade it. So, right now Coruscant is blockaded. If we can get this fleet over to Balmorra, we can hopefully maybe get Balmorra to become independent. Maybe not. Or at the very least, blockade that as well. Alright, there's a training facility idle on Daor. Oh wait, that's way out by our capital. So we will have them build some more troops. I now wish I would have brought the bulk cruiser into here because I didn't realize there were troops here. It's hard to keep track of everything. And we're going to send one of these Y-Wing probe teams way out here into the Glyph system with the other Y-Wing probe teams. Just kind of trying to look around to see if we can find them at all in the Outer Rim. And we got to hope that somehow some of our prisoners on Coruscant find a way to escape. Alright, we got a bunch of spies deployed to Freitas. So what we're going to do, we're going to take these bastards, we're going to give them a mission to Charmath. Two of these guys are going to be like, I'm undercover Joe! I'm undercover Fred! I'm not undercover, dang hanging, dingly and wiener hanging out. If they succeed, we will get information on Charmath. And I don't really care about Charmath unless there's somebody important on there. The important thing is sometimes, very often, if they succeed to get information on Charmath, they might find information on another Imperial planet. Maybe then we can find out where Vader is or what the hell is going on. How long until these other things are done? It's still going to be a while until Han's blaster is done or the Mon Calamari cruiser is there. The bulk transports are on their way, but that doesn't really matter until we get these damn shields down. Yeah, I researched some troops. Thanks, Crix. Yeah, I did it. Man, you make me want to be drunk now, Crix. All being cool. He's gonna be like, drink is not cool, kids. Uh-oh, is that not good? Mrist joins the enemy. Popular dissent on Mrist has caused that world to join the Empire. Well, that's why we were sending a fleet there. We're gonna keep blockading the fleet. Honestly, what we could do... We don't have any troops here. We don't have enough... How many troops do we have in the area? I need personnel, idle personnel. Some Bothan spies there. Alright, we're gonna send these guys to the fleet.
I'm sorry. Unfortunately, that fleet is filled to capacity.
Oh, the bulk transport's... Yeah, I got a C-3PO. The bulk transport's not done yet. Crap. And now I don't remember where Jan's going back to. Is it here? Nope. Princess Leia, try to recruit somebody.
I'm on my way.
So when our fleet got there, we found out, hey, Mrist had already joined the Empire. We are going to blockade Mrist, though. No, Axis Quine's under blockade. Where's that? Is it in the Corellian system? Yep. The Corellian system currently does not have a fleet. We're going to build a new fleet as soon as we can. Where's Jan going, though? I need to know. Because he's going to go back to the planet he came from. Oh, he's going to go all the way back here to Orto. Shits McGiggles. So he was almost at Faker. It would have taken 20 more turns. Now he had to go all the way back to the Sluice sector. Hopefully I remember that. So we can either send him to go to the Outer Rim to try and get people to like us or whatever. Kind of need Biss to start to like us. So that we can pull the troops off of here and go after Charmath. Because right now we are blockading Mrist, Coruscant. We will hopefully soon have a blockade over Balmorra. And Charmath is a little ways away. So we are blockading half of the known Imperial planets. They probably have some planets in the Outer Rim, I would think, at this point, but... Oh, you know what? The other thing I forgot? They have... I forgot the fact that they have, captured Mon Mothma. They have the president of the Alliance, and we need to get her back. We're going to take some of these Bothan spies, and we're going to send them to the fleet around Coruscant. It's going to take them a long time to get there. Whether or not they're helpful, I don't know. But we need Coruscant. If we can get Coruscant, the Empire's pretty much screwed. We could be in trouble still, though, because they could still hit our capital, destroy it. They already have our president, and if they find Luke, we're dead. Despite the fact we have all this territory and we're looking pretty badass, they could turn things around. As unbelievable as it may seem. Alright, let's speed it up a little bit. More about the spies deployed. A little shipyard in Denab. What were we building in that sector? Got the fleet here. I think the 4th fleet is pretty well set. Poop. I honestly don't know what we should build there. You know what, we're gonna build another bulk transport, I guess. That'll take a little bit. I don't think we can build any more troops. Oh, we can.
Certainly.
Maybe we can use that as another...
I'm afraid we do not have the appropriate...
Shut up, C-3PO! I'm playing a game! Maybe we can use that as another way to, like, start to space seed, inseminate. Oh, I'm gonna make sexy love to you, Oris. Ooh, as you can see... Oh, wait, it hasn't happened yet. I got excited because these are red, but it's only because we have troops on them. If the Empire killed those troops, they'd automatically go back to the blue of neutral. Well, everybody, that's going to be the end of this episode. I assure you more will happen next time. This episode ended up being way more micromanagement than I hoped, but hopefully we have a lot of that micromanagement out of the way for a bit as we are trying to build a big enough fleet to try and bombard Coruscant into submission. And we're sending the 6th Fleet to Balmora to try and blockade them. In fact, they'll be there in 9 days. They'll be there before too long in the next episode. Unfortunately, Mriss joined the enemy, and Jan Dodana Butthead is starting to go back to Ordo. But we've got them blockaded. We're building a new fleet here. In fact, that needs a proper fleet name, doesn't it? So that should be fleet number... Well, apparently we don't have the 7th Fleet. We will rename that the 7th Fleet. And that'll be everything for this episode. Thanks for watching, everybody, and I hope to see you all next time. Star Wars out! That was nasty, R2. I can't believe you suggested that. Maybe later.